Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, adab. Hello, my dear lovely boys. Welcome, all of you, to Chattogram Government High School online class. How are you doing? I think all of you are fine, but I'm a little bit worried about you because you know that the present situation of coronavirus is going to be alarming day by day. More than 200 people are being dead every day. Really, it is very alarming, isn't it? So, what will be our duty? We have to maintain the rules of health and hygiene. We shouldn't come out from our home violating uh, lockdown, and we should never try to disobey the declaration of our present government. Okay, my dear boys? It is our bounden duty to obey the rules of the state, and it is for our betterment. Okay, fine. Today, I'm going to conduct another class with the students of class 9, and before going to my class, I am going to introduce myself as well. You know very well that I am Muhammad Abu Tahir, senior teacher, Chattogram Government High School, Chattogram. And today I'm going to conduct another class for the student of class 9, and the subject is English first paper. In my previous class, I also conducted a class about Unit 6. And today I have chosen my topic from the same unit, so I think you will enjoy the class very well. As you can see on the screen, your colorful book, English for Today for class 9 and 10. And our today's topic is taken from Unit 6, and the title of the unit is Our Neighbors. Lesson 5, and the title of the lesson is Bhutan, the Land of Happiness. You know that Bhutan is our neighboring country, is one of our neighboring countries, and it's called the Land of Happiness. So let me show the learning outcomes, that means educational attainment of the lesson. After listening, after doing the activity, after completing the lesson, the students will attain something new. So that is the learning outcome, that means educational attainment of the lesson. At first, I'm going to say that after learning the lesson, students will know about their neighbors. That means you will know about your neighbors, and you will understand their culture and heritage. Young learners, that means you can compare with your own country, and you will be able to make various type of questions and answers. You will be inspired to visit the neighboring countries, and at last, you will be able to work for the betterment of your neighbors as well as your own country. That means there is a scope of make a comparison between our neighbors with our country. Okay, my dear lovely boys? Very good. Now, I'm going to request all of you to collect your book, khata and pen, please. And now I'm going to show a map of Bhutan. Look at the map of Bhutan. There is the map, and Bhutan is a state, is a country of South Asia. And you know that in South Asia there are 8 countries like Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives, India, Nepal, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. Okay, so Bhutan is one of our neighbors. In the first map, you can see the location of Bhutan in South Asia. And in the second picture, second map, you can see the surrounding areas of Bhutan, and it was surrounded by India and China mostly. Okay, can you look at the maps? There are 2 maps on the screen, so you can easily easily find out the uh, boundary of Bhutan. That means Bhutan is surrounded by which countries, you can easily find out. Okay, my dear students? Very good. Now let me show another slide. At first, there is a picture of a monastery, and it is Tiger's Nest Monastery. Bhutan is also a place of lot of monasteries. Okay, they, these are their religious proud, religious pride. Okay, very good. Now look at the second picture. This is the flag of Bhutan. There is a dragon in the flag, and the currency of Bhutan is also displayed here. It is called Kaltram, and there is the king of Bhutan. Okay, it is a kingdom. So the name of the king of Bhutan is Jigme Khesha Nepal Wangchuk. Okay, this is the very important uh, point, important thing of Bhutan. So you have to note down. 4 important things are displayed on the screen. At first, the Tiger's Nest Monastery, flag of Bhutan, currency of Bhutan, and the king of Bhutan also on the screen. My dear lovely boys, can you understand now? Okay, whenever you learn something, you have to uh, find out the interesting fact about Bhutan. Look at the picture. It is a traditional family picture of Bhutan. A father, a mother, and their children also displayed here. Now, look at the interesting facts about Bhutan. Number 1, in 2010, Bhutan became the first country in the world to ban the production and sales of tobacco products. That means to selling and producing tobacco products are strongly prohibited in Bhutan, and it is from 2010. Can you understand? This is the first interesting fact about Bhutan. Okay. Number 2, Bhutan was among the last countries in the world to adopt TV. That means in a period some days ago, there is no TV allowed in Bhutan. But now Bhutan government, that means the king of Bhutan, also permitted to adopt the TV in the country. So Bhutan was among the last countries in the world to adopt TV. And number three, Bhutanese are forbidden to marry foreigners. They cannot marry foreigners. It is interesting fact of Bhutan, very interesting. That means they don't uh, marry the foreigners. And the last one, number four, the national sports of Bhutan is archery. Okay, what is archery? We can explain in the next slide. Okay, I'm going to request all of you to write down, to note down the interesting facts of Bhutan. Okay, those are not included in your book, but to realize the culture and heritage of Bhutan, these facts are very important. So you have to note down, please. Okay, nice. Now, I'm going to give some keyword. Keyword number one, look at the keyword number one. It is archery. It is also said in the previous slide. This is a noun word, and the meaning is shooting with a bow and arrows, especially at a target as a sport. This is a sport. So archery, look at the picture. Now you can realize what is archery. It is a sport, and archery is included in the Olympic Games. So can you understand what is archery? Very good. This is the keyword one. This is a noun word, and the meaning is shooting with a bow and arrows, especially at a target as a sport. Very good. Now, let me show keyword number two. And the keyword number two is monastery. What is monastery? It is a noun word. And the meaning of monastery is a building or buildings occupied by a community of monks living under religious vows. That is a religious uh, building. Look at the monastery, and if you look it, you can easily understand what is monastery. The building, the place for religious, used for religious purpose. Okay, that is the monastery. Can you understand? Okay, fine. My dear young heroes, now let me show keyword number three. Look at the keyword number three, flora. What is flora? What parts of speech of flora? It's a noun word. And the meaning is the plants of a particular region, habitat, or geological period. Plants, spatially, we can say that that's a plant. Okay. Now look at the first picture. It is a flora, and second picture, all the pictures are shown as flora. That means the plants of a particular region, habitat, or geological period. That is the flora. And now, can you understand what is flora? Okay. Now, let me show keyword four. That is fauna. Fauna is a noun word, and the meaning is the animals of a particular region, habitat, or geological period. Flora and fauna. Flora and fauna. These are the uh, uh, mostly similar. One is about the plants, and fauna is related to the animals. Okay, now look at the picture. There are some animals, and it is the animals of a particular region, habitat, or geological period are called fauna. Flora and fauna. Flora is related with uh, plants, and the fauna is related with animals. Okay, now look at the keyword number 5. Keyword 5. Keyword 5 is ecosystem. What is ecosystem? What type of word it is? It is a noun word. And the meaning of ecosystem is a biological community of interacting organisms and their physical environment. Look at the pictures. Pictures number 1 and pictures number 2. These are our ecosystem. So we can say that a biological community of interacting organism and their physical environment. Okay, so I think now uh, I can clear my keywords to you, so it will be helpful to understand, to realize the passage. Okay, my dear boys, can I discuss the passage now? Fine. Now, let me show the page. The page are shown in the screen. Lesson 5, Bhutan, the land of happiness. Okay, I'm going to read the passage and please listen carefully. There is the picture. Why do I show the picture? I will explain later. Okay, there are 2 pictures, but don't look at the picture now. At first, I'm going to read the passage. Then I'm going to uh, say why the pictures are displayed here. Okay. Now, Bhutan is called the jewel of the Eastern Himalayas. Okay. Bhutan is called the jewel of the Eastern Himalayas. This small, landlocked country is located along the southern slopes of the Himalayan range, bounded by Tibet in the north and India from the other sides. That means uh, the area of Bhutan is surrounded by Tibet in the north and India from the other sides. Can you understand? In south, in west, in east, all of the sides are surrounded by the India, and in the north, it is surrounded by Tibet. Okay. The official name of Bhutan is Drukgyal, which means land of the thunder dragon. As you can see on the flag of Bhutan, there is a picture of a dragon. So it is called the land of the thunder dragon. So the official name of Bhutan is Drukgyal. What is the meaning of Drukgyal? Okay, my dear boys, I'm going to say that the meaning of Drukgyal is land of the thunder dragon. Okay, it earned this name because of the firestorms that often roll in from the Himalayas. The country has an area of 30,394 square kilometer and a population of uh, 7,16,896. I'm going to say again, 7,16,800, sorry, 7,16,896. About, since it is cut off from the rest of the world by the great Himalayas. It is cut off, it is divided also. A unique culture and tradition based on gentle Buddhist beliefs have evolved there over time. That means, what do you understand? The land of Bhutan, as a country, it is cut off from the rest of the world by the great Himalayas. And for this reason, there is a unique culture and tradition based on gentle Buddhist beliefs have evolved there over time. Can you understand? Bhutanese men wear gu, a knee-length robe. And for this reason, I also displayed there the picture. In the first picture, you can see the Bhutanese men, that means gents, they wear the gu, the dress of the Bhutanese men is called gu, and it is a knee-length robe. Knee-length robe, it is a special type of clothes. It is called gu, where by the men, gents of Bhutan. Okay, and the women. Look at the women and the second picture. And women wear kira. That means the dress of the women of Bhutan is called kira, a sheet-like cloth page. Can you understand? So what is gu? What is kira? The man, the dress of men, gents, is called gu, and the dress of women is called kira. Can you understand? It is very easy. If you look at the picture, then you can realize that is what is gu, what is kira. Okay, fine. Now, look at the second picture. Here is also displayed in the picture. There is the a scene of festival of Bhutan. And look at the second picture. There is a another picture, and here some people are dancing. And the third picture, you can see also, these are the festivals of uh, Bhutan. And now you can look at the passage. Okay. Bhutanese houses are built from mud and stone with wooden shingle roof. The Bhutanese never use iron nails in their buildings. Usually, the Bhutanese build each other's houses by exchanging labor within the community. Can you understand? They never hired the labor, but they help each other to build their houses. Different festivals are celebrated all year round in Bhutan. Colorful masks are used in the festivals, which reflects the rich Bhutanese culture. And look at the picture here. The colorful masks are also worn by the people uh, during their festivals. Dances are performed by the Buddhist monks to protect the valleys and the word of evil spirits. Can you look at them? The monks wear the traditional uh, masks and perform dances to protect the valleys, to protect the country from the evil spirit. Okay. The main religious festival is called Shichus. What is the main festival? Shichus. And the teachings of Lord Buddha are enacted through mass dances for 3 to 5 days in the courtyard of the monasteries. People attend these events in their best clothes, carrying picnic baskets. Another major festival is called Losa. It is celebrated on Lunar New Year, and all pictures are displayed here. The Shitus and the Lusa also displayed on the screen as the picture as pictures. Okay, if you can look at, you can easily understand the festival of Bhutan. The two festivals are also mentioned here. Number one is Shichus, and the number two is Losa, and the Losa is celebrated on Lunar New Year. People cook special dishes and wear new clothes. It is a time for family get together. Men play archery or darts, while women sing and dance. Can you understand? So, uh, different people do different things. Men play archery or darts, while women sing, dance, etc. Okay? Pure mountain air, crystal blue skies, and pristine vegetation cover have made this small country an ideal destination for the environment lovers. The ecosystem of the small nation supports the existence of rich flora and fauna, which are protected by strict laws. I also uh, discussed what is ecosystem, what is flora and fauna as keywords. Okay. Anyone found guilty of killing even a black-necked crane could be sentenced to life in prison. That means killing animal is strongly prohibited in Bhutan. The government of Bhutan has taken a number of steps to protect its biodiversity. My dear students, now look at the next pictures here. The natural beauties of Bhutan also in the picture. And the last part of the passage is also displayed on the screen. Now, let me read for you. Bhutan is the first country in the world with specific constitutional obligation on its people to protect the environment. According to the constitution, at least 60% of the country must remain under forest cover at all times. That is very important. As you can read in our uh, general science, only 25% are um, about 25% forest occupied as our country. But in Bhutan, according to their constitution, they provide at least 60% of the country must remain under forest covered at all times. It is mandatory to occupy 60% of their country as forest. Can you understand? That means uh, what type of contribution they have for their country. Efforts are also taken to protect the nation against the intrusion of foreign cultures and values. The first foreign tourists were allowed into Bhutan in 1974. What a peculiar uh, information we have. Look at the flight. The first foreign tourists were allowed into Bhutan in 1974. That means some years ago, Bhutan allowed the foreign tourists, and still now uh, they are prohibited, strongly prohibited to marry foreigners. Now, tourism is encouraged, but is controlled and limited to about 6,000 visitors a year. Only 6,000 visitors can visit Bhutan per year. Bhutan is one of the last countries in the world to introduce television, I also told earlier, and the internet to its people. The government lifted a ban on TV and the internet only in 1999. That means in 1999, they lifted a ban. That means before 99, it is not allowed to watch TV, to sell or buy TV in Bhutan before 99. Oh, what information? How what type of information we can find here? Okay, this is very important. That means visitors are not allowed before 1974, and TV are not allowed before 1999. So the Bhutanese has their own culture. The Bhutanese government has made it mandatory for all Bhutanese to wear only their national dress in public. That means whenever they go out from their home, they have to wear their own national dress. Can you understand? Finally, the most interesting fact about Bhutan is that they're the only country that measures success in gross national happiness rather than gross national product. In 2006, Business Week rated Bhutan as the happiest country in Asia and the eighth happiest country in the world. I think now I can clear before you the rich culture of Bhutan. Why Bhutan became the happiest country in the South Asia and the eighth happiest country in the world, you can now easily understand. So the title of the topic, Bhutan, the uh, country of happiness, is uh, I think it is uh, actually really it is interesting. Okay, my dear boys, now if you understand the passage well, you can make some exercise. I think there are the exercise, the first one and second page also displayed on the screen. You have to choose the suitable answer from the alternatives. Now look at the exercise. Choose the most suitable answer for each of the questions below. Okay, I'm going to request you to write down the answer in your kata or notebook. Then, after uh, reading these lines or there, uh, whenever I uh, give you the answer, you can compare your answer with me. Okay, you can check your answer with me. The first one, a unique culture and tradition has evolved in Bhutan because the first Himalayan storms often hit the country. It is cut off from the other parts of the world. It has a very small area. It is called the jewel of the eastern Himalayas. Which one is the best answer? Can you tell me? Okay, fine. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. The best answer, the correct answer is in B. It is cut off from the other parts of the world. For this reason, a unique culture and tradition has evolved in Bhutan. Yeah. Number two, look at number two and write down the answer, please. Bhutanese houses are built from, oh, sorry, I also display the answer here, mud and stone with wooden roof. Okay. Number three. Now, I'm not going to make the answer first. You have to say the answer. You have to write the answer. Then, whenever I display the answer, you can check your answer. Which of the following activities is mentioned as a way of celebrating Losa? Cooking a special dish and wearing new clothes, playing chess and badminton, having a trip to the neighboring households, harvesting crops. Which one is the best answer? Okay, one, two, three, four, five. Can you tell me? Okay, fine. Now look at the answer. A is the correct answer, cooking special dishes and wearing new clothes. Number four, according to Bhutan's constitutional obligations, 60% of the country must remain under forest cover. Foreign nationals are not allowed to visit Bhutan even now. Citizens cannot use the internet in their homes or houses. People must always wear traditional Bhutanese clothes. Which one is correct answer? Can you tell me? Okay, you have a minute to make the answer or write the answer in your kata. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now check your answer with me. A is the correct answer. 60% of the country must remain under forest cover. Look at the last question. Number five. The progress of Bhutan as a nation is measured by gross national income, gross national happiness, gross national product, and per capita income. Which one is the correct answer? Can you tell me? Okay, I'm going to give you a minute to make the answer or write the answer. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now check your answer with me. Answer gross national happiness. That is B is the right answer. Okay, my dear lovely boys, my dear young heroes, I think now you are clear the process. And I'm going to give you some homework. Okay, very good. They are your homework. Answer the following questions. At first, I'm going to request all of you that please never try to take help from your parents or your home tutor to make the answers. You have to make the answers of your own and show the answer when your school will open to your class teacher. Okay? The first question is from your reading of the first paragraph, explain the official name of Bhutan and the reason of that meaning. Okay. Number B, describe the national dress of Bhutan and government under regarding wearing dress. C, what is the reason for the creation of a unique culture and tradition based on gentle Buddhist beliefs in Bhutan? What is the most interesting fact about Bhutan? Bhutan is a small country, but an ideal destination for the environment lovers. Give reason for your answer. The five questions, you have to make the answers of the questions. Then you will show your answer to your class teacher when your school will open. Okay, my dear lovely boys, it's time to leave. Before leaving, I have to say thanks a lot. Bye. And I'm going to request again to follow the rules of health and hygiene, to follow the present uh, to follow the rules of health and hygiene, to wear mask and keep studying in your home. Okay, my dear boys, thanks again and bye bye.